Listener discretion advised. The content may be offensive. I have hesitated over the past 2 hours to do this, but there are so many issues in there that I thought that I really ought to do it. So it's not a real article because it seems as though this is a very racist part of the US where this happened. I think it's called Gastonia. And so they're kind of burying the story, but this is from the family of the boy involved. He's now 19 or at the time. Well, I'll just read this. The full article is: they worked together at Amazon. She was not his teacher. She allowed the boy to move in with them because he was homeless. They then started having an affair, and the husband found out, so the boy was kicked out. She is pregnant by the boy, and the husband knows. The boy returned to their house on Saturday night with a knife, all caught on Ring camera, and the husband was not home. He put the knife to her, beat her, and put her in her car, drove her to Whitewater Center, where he raped her in the woods, beat her again, and then drove her to Anderson and left her in a parking lot, beaten up, half naked, when she was found by someone. He broke her jaw on both sides, which explains all of his charges. Yes, the baby is his. She's no angel, but he's not innocent of these terrible charges. The rape charges are not from 7 months ago. They are from Saturday night. She did not get pregnant from him and then yell rape. If that were the case, that would have happened 7 months ago. She never denied having an affair with him. All of his charges took place Saturday when he went crazy. And here are his charges, quite a list. Daniels, Elijah Trent Daniels is his name. And unfortunately, he's an Aries. He's born on the 12th of April, 2001. He's a black male, 5'11", 155 pounds. He is from North Carolina. And the booking history, he's held on $500,000 bond. So his first charge is first degree rape. You see, when black males get involved with white women, it's always about the BBC, the big black cock, and rape is often, part of those charges against the black males. And the black males, they don't care. They gotta get that pussy because there's nobody better than black girls. So hey, deal with it. I don't care. All these people are crying and so sad. Nobody told him to go. Okay, let me finish the charges. So there's the rape charge, first degree rape. There's assault by strangulation. These are both felonies. The misdemeanor, battery of unborn child. Now the other is kidnapping, first degree, that's a felony. AWDW, misdemeanor. Assault, inflict serious injury, misdemeanor. Larceny, motor vehicle, felony. So these are the charges, and the story goes that, well, I already read it. They worked together at Amazon. They started their affair. He was homeless. She took him in to the home of her husband and started having sex with this guy. He was 17 at the time. She got pregnant. The husband found out and kicked the guy out. The guy was gone. And it's interesting that the husband still, he's still hanging in there, but the baby is not, and it's a white man, and the baby is a black baby because it's this kid's baby. And all these people are like accusing her of, those. In the US, there is a history of white women, having sex with black males and then crying rape. So they try to say that that was that tradition and that was just another case of this. But no, I don't believe so. From the story, it seems as though the husband already knew. The husband knew that they were having sex because he walked in on them, he caught them. I mean, the audacity of them both, because the guy's ungrateful and he's an asshole. But here all these black people crying, the poor guy, this white woman is seen as so horrible, which she is. She's disgusting. She having sex with some kid. She's supposed to be, see, that's what they're predators. She take him in because he's homeless. If you really care about a young boy, right? I know at the age of 17, their hormones are raging and they get crazy with sex. But look at that. He's done with her, right? He's already, because she didn't want him to see other people. She's married and she's fucking him in her husband's home, but she doesn't want him to see other women. She was very possessive of him. There she is in picture, his arm around her waist at his graduation. She's on stage with him. Graduation. She's here there, all hugged up. And she's married. She doesn't give a shit about her husband. That's why, you people asking, why are all so many women single? Why are so asshole black males asking that, right? There's so many reasons why. Here's one reason. You have a husband and you're still fucking around on him. Not only are you fucking around on him, you're doing it with some kid that you're supposedly helping out because he's homeless. Oh, boo-hoo, poor guy's homeless. I'm going to take him in and I'm going to fuck the shit out of him. We're banging, bang, 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 and then I'm pregnant, right? So this guy, he lost it on Saturday, this kid. I think he's now 18 or 19. And he knows that the husband wasn't there. So he goes to her home and he attacks her, beats her, takes her in her car to some location where he rapes her in the woods and beats her again, breaks her jaw on both sides and leaves her there half naked. Like, what the hell? This is a kid that I'm supposed to feel sorry for? First of all, he is so ungrateful, Like, who is setting the standard here? Here's this bitch married and screwing around under the roof of her husband. She doesn't give a shit about him. So there go your marriage vows. There go your relationships. So many of you are married and you're unhappily so. You're looking at every dick that swings past. You don't want your husband, but you married him because, hey, you got a house, you got a place to stay, you got security, but you don't really give a shit. So why the hell should I get married? Why? So that some guy can go and fuck around on me, or so I can go fuck around on him? Because it seems as though that's what people do when they're married. I would say the majority of married people are screwing around on each other. Why are you single? Oh, here's a good reason. So the black guys, that's the thing. They don't learn. They don't learn to stay away from white women. I can understand you're homeless, you need a place to stay, and the nice Karen is inviting you to her home. But when Karen comes on to you, see, you're weak. You're weak. Especially at that age, the black male is weak. They have learned that where sex is concerned, especially with non-black women, because they're telling the whole world they don't want black women. They don't want black women. Oh no, they want Karen. Unfortunately, they really don't go for top drawer Karens. They go for the bottom of the barrel Karen, the kind of Karen who would take you home and fuck you even with her husband. Maybe, I don't know, the husband doesn't seem to mind. Does he? Well, he kicked the kid out, so he did mind. But here's a child now. So what's going to happen to that child? Is this child going to be put up for adoption? Is the husband going to abuse the child? Because every time he looks at this kid, he's going to see, oh man, that's not my child. She was screwing around on me with that kid, and now she's got a kid. This is just weird. It's weird. And this bond of $500,000 because of his list of charges, where it could have been that she could have been charged with, having sex with a minor. But no, it turns into him becoming enraged losing it, going over there and doing all these unspeakable things. And all the black people are seeing is, oh yeah, white women always do that. Well, if white women, there's a history of them having done that, and they keep doing that. If the black males would say no thank you, no thank you. I have black brothers. I have many black brothers, and they are not doing that. They're with black women. So I don't know what it is about y'all. Maybe again, it's the bottom of the barrel. He's homeless. He's desperado. And that's what the white women end up with. They end up with the desperado Negroes in many cases. And then you have those black guys who have a lot of money because they're celebrities, they're sports figures or actors or whatever they are. They make their money and they don't want a black woman. No, they want a Karen. The same thing happens. She takes them for everything they have. But the black guys, they're so low. They feel low. They feel lower than low. And they feel they're going to climb on a Karen. A Karen who is nothing but trash. She's trashy. If she's going to be doing that, you have to have a conscience. And very few of you have a conscience. I'm not going to go after a teenager. No. And then what do you think a 17-year-old, he wants to be in that pussy and this pussy and the other pussy and pussy. So it's not like you're anything special to him. And for you to be possessive and you have a husband, it's just all sordid and sick. And for you black people, you're still angry at Karen. If you all keep saying, that's been going on for so long. That. That's Karen's MO. That white women only think about the BBC, big black cock, big black cock, big black cock, big black cock, and the black male. They don't care. They don't want to be called men. They don't mind being called BBC. I'm a BBC. I'm a big black cock. That's fucking pathetic. And you keep breeding. Because you're not procreating, you're breeding. Because it's like animalistic, And that's the latest, and it's crossed my path, and I didn't really want to talk about it, but it's just once again one of the reasons why so many of you were being murdered by police is because these white officers who are on your law enforcement agencies across the U.S., they are white supremacists. They hate the notion, they hate the idea of your black dick penetrating the white chicks. They don't like it and they'll kill you. And still, you go for that. I don't know. I've had white women. White women, they're crazy for sex with black people. Do you know how many white women I've turned down? I've turned down many Caucasian females because I just wasn't interested. I'm not interested. Unfortunately, my black bros, they have no self-control. They have no self-restraint, especially sexual self-control. They have none. That's really all they seem to care about. I don't understand. Y'all having these children, these black boys, and you're not really teaching them. How can you have all these black guys thinking it's okay to go chasing after these white women? It's like moths to a flame. They're gonna get burned, they're gonna get murdered, they're gonna get killed, they're gonna get assaulted, they're gonna get beaten up. They get so much stuff done to them by the police, by the Klansmen. Black guys are known to go with white girls whose fathers are Klansmen. So they are self-destructive. So I can't feel sorry for him. I can't feel bad for him. I didn't ask him to go fuck the man's wife in the man's house. I didn't tell him to go and impregnate a woman. He wasn't even graduated. He hadn't even graduated from high school. He's knocking up a married white woman who invited him, who took him in. So he's ungrateful. And it's a whole toxic, sordid situation. And what can I say? You all keep doing that, and you're gonna see a lot more if you end up locked up, jailed, imprisoned. I can't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for any of them, including the husband who is still hanging around this whole wife of his. Let her go with her mixed baby. I'm sorry. Y'all just keep bringing children into this world. Children don't deserve that, to have scumbags for parents. But unfortunately, I'm in a group where it's about narcissistic mothers, toxic mothers, and the amount of stories daily around the clock. There are so many of us who have had the experience of growing up with mothers who have mental health issues and personality disorders and passing off as normal. The world is messed up. But hey, you're free to do what you want to do. And that's why I don't want to know most of you. So many people have come on to me. Not everybody wants to have sex, and not everybody wants to have sex with everybody. I'm highly selective, and there's got to be more than just, oh, you're hot. For you to be hot to me, it's got to be more than just your body. Hot bodies are nice, but I need hot minds and hot hearts, warmth and feelings and intelligence, I want to have people with similar interests. What the hell does this woman have in common with a 17-year-old boy still in school? Well, now they got a baby in common. They got a baby. But look what he did to her. Can she go back to him? Let's say she leaves her husband, or her husband leaves her. Can she? How long is this guy going to be locked up for? And you know what I mean? Like the Latourneau. Remember that white woman went after the kid? She was his teacher, and she was fucking him. The next thing you know, he's got a baby, and this craziness going on in the world. You women and men having babies, you just leave them. You just leave them for the wind, which way the wind blows, that they will get taken care of somehow. And you're not teaching them anything. The black people, you should be really talking to your boys and teaching them about the history. And if they are that self-destructive, well, that's their cross to bear. But these stories are very common. They're very common because black guys don't seem to be too bright. I'm sorry. I'm just, the things they're doing, the things they do, like, I don't know. And for those, the black men who are intelligent, who are thoughtful, and who are the great ones, they're few, they're rare. But when you meet them, cherish them, please, because the majority of them out there are niggas. All right, I'm Domina de la Pie, Mistress Sasha Storm. So the end of this is breaking. Gaston County Courthouse on today. A New Jersey mother hired national activist John C. Barnett to assist her son's criminal case. The teen is black, 18 years old, and was in a relationship with a 32-year-old married white woman from Holly, North Carolina. He's been charged with rape. Barnett tried to encourage the judge to release the teen, but to no avail. The judge set his bond at $500,000. She's presently 7 months pregnant by the newly graduated South Point High School teen. Barnett's group will be fully assisting in the teen's case. Free Elijah, can't stop thug. Really? So they want him free, but nobody's talking about the things he did to her, I mean, one of the charges was about the unborn child, so from the beating, right? You all think all that's okay. It was okay for him to rape her, drag her from her house, beat her, rape her, leave her for, I don't know, half naked somewhere in a parking lot or this. You all think that's all okay. You're always covering up for these black guys. I noticed that you're quick to jump on the black woman, but you protect the black males, and that's why they are so out of control. And we have very few gentlemen. We have many thugs, too many thugs. Thank you. Good night.